Hello guys. It's me EXO fangirl. Let's speak about EXO. EXO is a South Korean Chinese boy band based in Seoul formed by SM Entertainment in 2011 and debuted in 2012. The group consists of 9 members: Xiumin, Suho, Lei, Baekhyun, Chen, Chanyeol, Do, Kai and Sehun. They are noted for releasing music and performing extensively in Korean, Mandarin and Japanese. The group debuted with 12 members separated into EXO K, Suho, Baekhyun, Chanyeol, Do, Kai and Sehun, and EXO M, Xiumin, Lei, Chen, Chris, Luhan and Dao. Members Chris, Luhan, and Dao departed the group individually amid legal battles with SM Entertainment in 2014 and 2015. Since then, EXO have exclusively performed as one group, although their music continues to feature multiple languages. Members Chen, Baekhyun, and Xiumin debuted in the subunit EXO CBX in 2016. And members Sehun and Chanyeol began promoting as the subunit EXO SC in 2019. Each member also maintains solo careers in music, film and television. EXO's first studio album XOXO, 2013, released alongside breakthrough single, Growl, was received positively by critics and sold over 1 million copies, making EXO the first Korean act to do so in 12 years. The group's later works expanded on their early commercial success, with their subsequent Korean studio albums each selling over 1 million copies. EXO's sixth studio album, Don't Mess Up My Tempo, 2018, became their highest charting album on the US Billboard 200, debuting at number 23, and their best-selling album in South Korea, where it sold over 1.9 million copies. EXO have won numerous awards, including 5 consecutive Album of the Year awards at the Mnet Asian Music Awards and 2 consecutive Artist of the Year awards at the Melon Music Awards, and have performed over 100 concerts across 4 headlining tours and multiple joint tours. The group ranked as one of the top 5 most influential celebrities on the Forbes Korea Power Celebrity list from 2014 to 2018 and have been labeled Kings of K-pop and the biggest boy band in the world by various media outlets. Outside of music, the group members have endorsed brands such as Nature Republic and Samsung and participate in philanthropic efforts such as Smile for You, an ongoing project by SM Entertainment and UNICEF that began in 2015. In 2011, SM Entertainment CEO Lee Soo-man revealed plans to debut a new boy band that would be divided into 2 subgroups, promoting the same music simultaneously in South Korea and China by performing songs in both Korean and Mandarin. After several lineup changes in December 2011, the group finalized its name as EXO, taken from the word exoplanet. The news of an upcoming debut from SM Entertainment attracted substantial media attention from within South Korea and internationally, with many comparing EXO to fellow SM boy band TVXQ. It was also reported that EXO would compete with a new girl group from rival YG Entertainment. EXO K's leader, Suho, was the first member to join SM Entertainment in 2006. The following year, Kai, with encouragement from his father, auditioned at the SM Youth Best Contest. He won and received a contract. In 2008, Chanyeol, who had been studying at an acting academy, and Sehun, who was first scouted by SM Entertainment at the age of 13 and then went through 4 auditions in 2 years, were the next members to become trainees. In 2010, Do sang for his audition and was offered a contract. The last member of EXO K to become a trainee was Baekhyun, who joined in 2011 through SM Entertainment's casting system and trained for approximately 1 year before debut. EXO M leader Chris auditioned in 2008 at a global SM Entertainment audition in Canada, later moving to South Korea for training. That same year, Lei was discovered through a global audition and subsequently moved to South Korea, while Xiumin attended an audition with his friend and placed second. In 2010, Luhan was scouted by an SM Entertainment representative in Seoul and passed his audition, while Dao was cast through the SM auditions in China at Qingdao. The last member to join EXO M was Chen in 2011. The band's first televised performance was at the annual SBS Gayo Daejeon event on December 29, 2011. 2006 to 2012. Formation and early years. EXO K and EXO M debuted with the single Mama on April 8, 2012, followed by the EP Mama on April 9. The two subgroups promoted the album separately. EXO K performed on South Korean music program Inkigayo, while EXO M performed on the top Chinese music awards in Shenzhen on the same day. The Korean version of the EP peaked at number 1 on South Korea's Gaon album chart and at number 8 on the Billboard World Albums chart, while the Mandarin version reached number 2 on China's Sina album chart and number 1 on various Chinese streaming platforms. Prior their debut, EXO released two singles, What Is Love? And History, which peaked at numbers 88 and 68, respectively, on the Gaon Digital Chart and at number 6 on the Sina Music Chart. EXO was awarded Best New Asian Group at the 2012 Mnet Asian Music Awards and the Newcomer Award at the Golden Disc Awards 2013-2014. Domestic breakthrough. The group's first studio album, XOXO, was released on June 3, 2013, in two versions, one in Korean and one in Mandarin. XOXO was jointly promoted by both subunits. EXO recorded the album's lead single, Wolf, together, although the rest of the album tracks were recorded separately. A repackaged version of the album, Growl, was released on August 5, 2013, with 3 additional tracks. All versions of XOXO collectively sold over 1 million copies, making EXO the first South Korean artists to reach that milestone in 12 years. That December, EXO released a second EP, Miracles in December, as a special winter album containing the single of the same name. Prior to the release, the group promoted the album through their 2016-2017 further success and initial solo activities. EXO's third studio album Exact and its singles, Lucky One and Monster, were released on June 9, 2016, with both Korean and Mandarin versions. The album broke the record for the highest first-week sales of a Korean album, previously set by the band's own fourth EP Sing For You. Monster became EXO's first number 1 on the Billboard World Digital Songs chart. On August 18, a repackaged edition of the album, titled Lotto, was released. It added 4 new songs, including the single of the same name. On July 21, 2016, contractual disputes between Chris and Luhan and SM Entertainment were settled and both members left the group. On October 28, Lay released his debut EP, Lose Control. Chen, Baekhyun, and Schumann debuted in the group's first subunit, EXO CBX, releasing their first EP Hey Mama, on October 31. On December 7, 2016, EXO released their second Japanese single, Coming Over. 2018-2019, international recognition and first Japanese studio album. On January 16, 2018, Power became the first K-pop song to play at the Dubai Fountain at Burj Khalifa Lake, Dubai. 7 members of the group traveled to Dubai to view the first showing. EXO performed at the closing ceremony of the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang on February 25, serving as representatives of K-pop along with CL. EXO's fifth studio album, Don't Mess Up My Tempo, was released on November 2, 2018. Don't Mess Up My Tempo featured all 9 EXO members, the group's first release to do so since Lotto in 2016. EXO's fifth studio album, Don't Mess Up My Tempo, was released on November 2, 2018. Don't Mess Up My Tempo featured all 9 EXO members, the group's first release to do so since Lotto in 2016. EXO's sixth studio album, Obsession, was released on November 27, 2019. In February 2020, SM Entertainment revealed that EXO would prioritize solo and subunit activities in 2020 due to multiple members being on hiatus to fulfill their mandatory military service. The group's seventh extended play, the special album, Don't Fight the Feeling, was released on June 7. Dio debuted as the group's sixth soloist with his EP Empathy on July 26, 2021. EXO celebrated their 10th anniversary on April 8, 2022, through the premiere of a new season of their reality show EXO's Ladder. On June 9, SM announced that EXO will release their seventh studio album, Exist, on July 10.
This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come.